Hey Stoner Creek families, I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools. Our school year is coming quick. It begins next week, and for our Stoner Creek families, it will begin in the west wing of the undamaged portion of West Wilson Middle. Lots of preparations have been underway over the past several months, so what we want to do is give you a sneak peek, a look inside, especially before next week's scheduled open house, to give you an idea of how things look, how the flow of the day will be. There's been a lot of commonly asked questions, so Principal Amanda Smith, she's along for the ride, and she's going to provide a lot of great insight and information to help you as you continue to plan for the upcoming school year. Come on, let's go take a look. Take us to the front office here. It is coming together very nicely.
Oh, absolutely. Miss Wendy is already putting her home touches on everything, getting it set up to welcome our students, our families, and our community into the West Wing. And we're getting super excited. Lots of hard work going in, but we are ready.
The front office area coming into shape. All right, let's take a walk in the hallways, shall we?
Shall.
There are a few pathways to this wing, and we'll start down this first one and just kind of give us a little bit of the highlights of each little canal in this wing.
Okay, absolutely. We are excited about this huge main hallway, which is sort of like our grand foyer. Down this long hallway, the first hallway will be kindergarten, first, second, and third grade classrooms. Due to our situation, our enrollment is booming, but some of our classrooms will have to sort of double up, meaning two classes joined together. Not every classroom, but several of them will have to do that until our modular schools get here.
Yeah, and we'll explain more about that in just a few moments. Again, that you said it's K through 3 on one wing, and then on the other side it is grades 4 and 5.
4 and 5, absolutely. Going to get us a little outdoor seating area there, so teachers, parents can enjoy a nice day, have lunch, plan whatever they need to do.
Days when it's not, 100-degree heat index.
Not today, not today. We appreciate the air conditioning today.
Yes.
This hallway looks the same, just a little bit shorter, but we have our 4th and 5th grade classrooms down this hallway.
Okay. Pretty much identical looking little sections to this wing. It really is a school.
It is.
It really is. And I think a lot of people, when they think about the tornado damaged school, when they see what West Wilson looks like from North Manley and Juliet Road, they're being like, how in the world can they have elementary school on another side of this property? And the way that the storm gave severe punishment to the opposite end of this property, it's quite remarkable how this was spared. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely a blessing that we can be here and this building still look brand new. I mean, really, when you come in, we are blown away at how good this school looks, and we're excited to be filling it up with that student energy real soon. We'll have our gym now as our cafeteria and our related arts classrooms. So transportation department is going to put a bus full-time here that will be able to shuttle our students to and from the West Wing to the village safely, so that they can have hot lunches and have their related arts down in the gym, and then they will come back here for their academics. So that's logistically a little bit of a challenge, but I think nothing that we certainly can't do.
Well, let's take a look at one of the classrooms that you said there would be some doubling up and how that would flow. Sound good?
Yep, sounds great.
Okay, where are we right now? What grade is this?
This is first grade.
First grade.
So this, I think, is Miss Grantham and Miss Glenn. They will be in here together with their students. And they're already getting it set up. It looks like they could just go ahead and have school today. Almost.
Almost. It's
Almost.
not
It's
quite
in
August
progress,
5th, so
yeah, we're getting there.
Getting there. And we want to remind parents about the open house on August 3rd.
August 3rd from 4 until 6, and we look forward to you all getting to come in and see this firsthand.
Right. And the best way we did describe this, there was somewhat of a tag team effort that would happen. Explain that as you and I were talking about that. Some people may say, oh my goodness, that's a lot of stuff in one room, but explain kind of how that flow would be.
Well, it's super exciting because 2 great teacher minds will be working together, teaching students day in and day out. So it will be a collaborative effort to where we're both sort of in unison. Maybe one's leading the instruction while the other is facilitating and helping students, bouncing back and forth as they teach the lesson, and then both having 2 teachers in here to operate small group instruction, which is huge, especially in our early elementary grades.
I know parents probably, like how the questions would be for like flow and traffic and things like that. Just as any first day of school, that will be worked out. They'll get to see how the flow goes for car riders in those opening days of school. And so there won't be any mystery there. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Absolutely. And we're going to work on sort of a welcome video ourselves to sort of model it and map it out. Still a lot of work in progress as we logistically try to think about what's best, but sort of this route here, and then we'll turn in this way, and
right
students
here
will be able to come out. There's an awning here, so if it's raining, something like that, they will be able to come in the back and enter that main foyer.
Okay.
So this would sort of be the drop-off zone, and they would go in that way.
Busing to lunch. I know it's been something that some parents have, it's been some parts of discussion for rightful reasons, but
Yes.
Logistically, it gives us the best chance to have the space and all that stuff to do lunch and related arts, but kind of talk about the shuttling to lunch process.
So transportation, we'll have one bus full-time, and then the transportation department will give us 2 other buses, so that a whole grade level could be put on the bus at one time and get down to the gym to where they would have lunch and then the related arts, or they would swap that. Maybe they would have related arts first and then go to lunch right after that.
Okay. Definitely a first. You've had a lot of firsts in your tenure for sure.
Yes.
So the shuttling to lunch will be something new. For
Absolutely.
Sure.
something new, and I'm sure we'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Building lots of memories, that's for sure.
Right, as we take a look here, this is we'll just kind of stop right here. As you can, I'll go out the window right here. That was your old building, no longer there. It's completely gone. And it didn't take them relatively that long to do that, but as you looked out there, it's scraped away.
It is sort of hard to believe that our school really sat right there on that plot of land, but it's exciting to know too that new is to come and the best is yet to be here.
Let's go take a look inside the gym area.
Okay, let's do it.
I knew that we fought too hard to get this.
Yes.
It didn't mean to go down.
So over here they have basically their oven, their kitchen. This is where they'll cook and clean food, and then they will have to carry it over and prep it over in what was our concession stand. So this is where they'll be prepping their food and getting it out. So cafeteria is coming to life. And we will keep this this hallway entrance free of children.
Mhm.
That way that when they're carrying
Sure.
and transporting food over. So students will actually come in this other door
Mm-hmm.
and come through their serving line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
no joke. Cafeteria is
Wow.
incredible, isn't it? Yeah.
This is
Something
amazing.
else. Yeah, so they will put a barrier, sort of maybe a curtain is what I imagine, down the middle.
Mhm.
So all these tables will be out, sort of looking like the cafeteria on this side, and then on the other half of the court, that's where Coach Brady will be operating PE class. And then over here we'll have library, computer, and music and art classrooms.
You and I were in this gym about 3 or 4 months ago, and there was a lot of stuff in here.
A lot of stuff.
This is really unspeakable about how far it's come.
Absolutely, a lot of manpower, a lot of hands, a lot of hours, but it really is incredible to think that it looks like this and it's ready for the school to operate.
And other logistical information like car rider drop-off and pickup and bus transportation, the bus lines, those sorts of things. Stoner Creek will be in more communication with you families in the coming days about that. But going back to inside, both here and in the gym area, I think we can all say it looks absolutely fantastic. I've been talking a lot to Mrs. Smith and teachers. They are very, very excited in making those final preparations to welcome those little Bobcats to Stoner Creek Elementary that's going to be in the West Wing of West Wilson Middle to start our new school year. Thanks for watching. Hope you got a lot out of that. I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools.